Chapter 18. Ray hated her car. The bloody thing was obscene. She'd picked it up at an auction a few years ago. Mechanically speaking, there was nothing wrong with it. After 10 years on the road, it needed regular attention to keep it running, nothing unusual. But how she loathed taking it to the garage. She'd been too lax to check the inside of the car before bidding for it at the auction. Idiot. After winning the bid, Ray had opened the door of the innocuous-looking sedan, half expecting a small office, a lounge, or a games room, something like that. Instead, she found it decorated in shiny pink rubber and black leather. A neon-lit lounger took centre stage, where the occupant was forced to sit with their legs elevated in the curved plastic stirrups. Handy dispensers provided various unguents, and the walls and the ceiling buzzed and writhed with a host of sex toys. There were motorised phalluses and butt plugs galore. There were whips and cords and PVC gloves. There were masks and gags, and one particularly awful device that Ray could only assume had something to do with enemas. Everything looked like it would wipe down very easily. Ray had protested to the auctioneers, but a quick reference to the small print had silenced her complaints. The car had aroused some curiosity in her at first, and thanks to their 3D porn projector, Ray knew precisely what group tutty-fuzzing was, and what to expect if someone ever offered to perform banzai bottom burps on her. But the initial novelty of her kinky motor soon wore off, and collecting the bloody thing from the mechanics became a trial of pure shame. Any attempt to explain her circumstances sounded too much like guilty denial, so she'd resolved to simply go through the repairs with whichever mechanic wanted to have a laugh most that day, paying them with hot cheeks and humorless smiles. She couldn't wait to get the cash together and get the bloody thing refitted. It was a total travesty. Perhaps the most irritating aspect of her fuckmobile was the automatic driver. It was always extremely turned on, and Ray had the unnerving feeling that if she weren't paying attention, the bloody thing would try to fuck her. "Where do you want me to take you, Ray? I can take you anywhere you want. Absolutely anywhere." "Yeah, sure. Let's go downtown. Bespoken 249. It always moaned like this. Never just said yes. "We can go downtown together. I love going downtown." "Yep." "Hard day at the office, Ray. I could help you unwind." "No, thank you. Do you mind turning the heat down a bit? It's kind of clammy in here." "I thought you liked it hot." "For the 100th time, I do not. This is way too hot." How about some music?" "Well, not if you're just going to play slow funk." "Car, is my seat vibrating?" "Just a little. Just a smidge. Can you stop it, please? It's been a long day. I really don't need a vibrating seat." "I love it when you're strict. I've been bad, haven't I?" "Why don't you tell me how bad I've been?" "Right, that's enough. Stop it. Just shut up." "Oh, I love it when you're strict. I'm your slave." "Car, do you know what would really turn me on?" "Oh, please. I'll do anything." "If you just shut the fuck up. I get such a kick out of total silence. The horniest thing would be if you just drove and only talked about the essential and practical aspects of our journey, like, where shall I drop you off? And we're here now. Stuff like that really gets me off. You're the mistress. Anything you want, mistress. Anything at all.